of this, if you're watching this and you're a trader, like I want you to know that it is possible. Like I'm doing it under the most stressful circumstances. I'm building this account. Like I have my good days where I feel freaking awesome. I wake up great, and I'll size up a little bit and make a little extra money. I have my bad days where I feel wake up and I feel like shit, and I know to size down. Like I'm. Alright guys, so um wanted to do an update on my vlog, I guess vlog, and homeless day trader type thing that I'm doing. And it's been pretty rough, man. I'm gonna try to keep it together for you guys for this video. And I'm gonna try to make it as brief as possible and respect your time and whatnot. But as far as trading has been great. I switched more to options, and it's definitely made a huge difference. There's a lot of people that are against it, for newbies and things like that. I think it's wonderful if you know how the equities work. It's definitely helped out a lot on my end. I got another, if everything keeps going the way that it is, another at the end, by the end of August, I should be able to make my first payout and be able to pay myself and be over PDT. So it took me about 3 months to be able to get over PDT. 3 4 months, I think. Um, yeah, 3 months. Other than that, it's been rough, man. As you guys know, I'm living here with one of my friends named Chris. I'm kind of like, and I'll show you real quick here. I'm kind of in his I trade in his son's room here because his son isn't here all the time. But yeah, so like I have my trading desk, everything right here, in his son's room, dude. Like it's um it's humbling, man. It's humbling. You guys saw my condo, right? I mean, it was awesome. I'm happy and I'm grateful that I have somewhere, to be able to trade and be able to, work on these things. But it's definitely humbling. But as you see, like I don't have like I don't have a space for myself. Like I don't have my own space. Luckily, like Chris has been great. He says, I could, put more stuff in here or whatever to make it feel like mine or whatever. But I also want his kiddo to feel like he has a place here when he comes to visit from his mom's. You know what I mean? Because I know what that's like for my son, and that's what I want for my son. Um, so yeah, I mean that's kind of what's going on as far as that. I'm still here with Chris. Chris is trading out by himself now. He has his it's you don't mind the mess here, but he has his own. I'll flip on the light. He built his badass trading rig right here, and so this is where he trades. And his son, is right here with us most of the time in the mornings, and we trade right here. And so it's humbling, man, and I'm really appreciative. I have somewhere to stay, a roof over my head and stuff, and all that. Um, but man, it's been pretty rough. If you guys think it's rough, like you guys think it's rough to trade a normal life, like you have normal things that are going on or whatever. Try trading like when you're at the mercy of someone else, and you know whatever. Um, so I don't have my own bed. This is, I'm like, this is the couch where I crash. So I just, kind of crash on the couch here, and I mean, That's like I said, I'm appreciative. Now, on I had said on the last video that that like I didn't know the about my car, so like I still had my car, right? So on Tuesday on Tuesday we walked out and it was stolen. So if you guys don't know, Albuquerque is pretty much the robbery capital of the United States. Um, auto auto burglary capital in the United States. So I didn't keep any insurance on it or anything because I couldn't afford it. I was really trying to hammer down and work on this account so I could get everything going and not pay myself anything for it. And so yeah, since like the last part of my independence, my car that was taken on Tuesday. So um, yesterday I had court for my son, so I had a custody court for my son, and I mean my lawyer's expensive, like, and it's bullshit the way that they charge me out. Like they charge me $50 just to open an email and to save it. So something that takes about 30 seconds, I get charged $50 for, and it's for everything. Like obviously, that's how they get their bad rep. You know what I mean? But for everything, and so probably for my court date yesterday, it ended up being like around $2,000. And we go to court, and at first my actual lawyer didn't go because he was on vacation, and I don't understand why he went. He planned a court date for me while he was on vacation. So we got that fixed. He said he was gonna have one of the associate lawyers take the case, and go from there. And so this guy is really, I don't know how you'd say, really, if he's complacent, just not aggressive, just and nothing got done. Nothing got done in the court date. We pretty much just went in and we gave an update to the judge. The judge told us to go to a court clinic, and basically court clinic is like mediation, and a therapist makes a recommendation to the court on how much time sharing I should have with my son. So right now, as it stands, with my son, I have supervised visitation with him, because when I broke up with his mother, I was suicidal, and this was over 3 years ago. So I don't understand why 3 years, for 3 years, I mean, I haven't been able to see my son without a chaperone, or, to do, spend time with him exclusively, you know what I mean? And I know there's drug addicts, there's alcoholic fathers, there's other, whatever, like, they're getting to spend more time with their kids than I am. And I've done everything the court has asked. I mean, well, not even that they asked, I offered it, as a way to make my son's mother feel better about, giving me more time. I offered to do, anger management. I offered to do therapy. I offered to do all these things, and I did them successfully. I even have recommendations from the agency where they do my chaperoning for my supervised visits, recommending that I do get unsupervised time with my son, and the judge still doesn't give it to me. So we have to go to court clinic, and then we could go ahead and see if I get time with them. But I just spent a bunch of more money for nothing to be done. They were showing me the bills as of yesterday, so it's about $15,000 that I've spent so far, and nothing's probably been changed. Um, Again, I'm just trying to keep it together, man. Like I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I don't like, it's really rough. Um, I'm thankful for all the guys in my room, like in the New Age Wall Street room, who are awesome. Like you guys are, I love trading with you guys. You guys are, getting exponentially better, and I could see the knowledge, flowing through you guys and what have you. I appreciate you guys, and you guys are awesome. And I appreciate, everyone that takes the time to watch these and read my blogs, and it takes a chance. It takes a chance, and to give me some give me, put their confidence in me to show you, a couple things. I applied for a certain prop firm 3 times. 3 times. I gave journals. I gave everything. I mean, I basically treat Twitter like a journal. You could go through and see everything. Um, I've given journals. I've given everything they wanted. I offered to fly on my own dime to their office to go ahead and show them how I trade and what my thought process is when I trade, and I'll trade on my own account. And so then that way we could get a personality, see how our personalities vibe and stuff. And I offered to pay for it on my own, and I've still been rejected for it. And it might be because my personality is a little bit more rough than others. I really speak what's on my mind, and if you make a mistake, I'm gonna call you out on it. If you're full of crap, so that may be part of it. But I mean, I've tried everything, and I haven't been given a break, man. Like I haven't been. I begged them at the prop firm to look at me and give me a chance, and it sucks, man. But as part of this, if you're watching this and you're a trader, like I want you to know that it is possible. Like I'm doing it under the most stressful circumstances. I'm building this account. Like I have my good days where I feel freaking awesome. I wake up great, and I'll size up a little bit and make a little extra money. I have my bad days where I feel wake up and I feel like shit, and I know to size down. Like I'm so um, if I could do it under these circumstances that I'm doing right now, anyone could do it. Like I promise you, I promise you, I'm full of stress. I'm trying to build a business out of New Age Wall Street. Trying to manage my court proceedings with my son. I'm trying to manage my living situation. It's possible, guys. You just gotta clear your head and put in the work. So anyways, I just want to give a quick update like on everything for you guys to go ahead and see as far as what's going on with me in New Age Wall Street, my court stuff with my son, and also I'll keep trying to update as much as I can. So yeah.